Hey, happy Sunday, everyone. Today is kind of an exciting day. Today we start putting things actually on the car. So I'm going to start with the front suspension. I have already made some progress on that, so I'm going to show you that here in a sec. The goal for today is to get the A-arms on at least one car, to get them all made for the front end, and potentially get the steering in. So, we have to build 6 A-arms today and get them all tacked up, and then hopefully we can get the steering done. So I will spin the camera around, show you what I've done. So we've got a custom set of A-arms. This is my spindle. It's super cool. Works off of a uniball and just kind of pinches in there. So it's kind of a unique design because these are, once it's all unbolted, everything's separate. The shock mount is going to be kind of a day in itself, so we're not going to do that today, but it articulates very, very well. And you can see I've got the steering rack sitting in there. But anyways, so this is 1.25 inch, 120 wall. This is 1 inch at 0.65. 5/8 heims on the bottom, 1/2 inch on the top. And I just did that for some added strength because we're out here in the desert. So today we're going to get, these are all cut. These I still need to cut. We need to bend this one. So this is bent at 20 degrees to give me some more width and some stability. Plus I kind of like the way it looks. I debated on bending this one to match, but I went for the strength, and we ended up with this. So these are the A-arms. We've got to fire up the bender, and everything's cut to length. Just start tacking stuff together. Got to get back to work. Okay, now that we have all of that prep work done, going to get the other set of A-arms on car number 1. So really quick, I bent the 1.5 inch tubing, the lower bar, 20 degrees. I got all of the I guess bungs attached where I want it. I'm not really sure what to call those things, but they're misalignment spacers. Welded on the arms. A lot of prep work, a lot of grinding. Sorry about the long time lapse, but I think it goes pretty fast for you guys. Anyways, gonna go ahead and get the arms on. The front will be done on this car, and then the goal today is still to get at least the steering rack tacked up. To get back at it. So a friend of mine has a water jet, and I've seen it work a couple times. It's pretty freaking cool. So he did me a favor the other day. It's Saturday, so when did he do this? Thursday? Check this out. All of my rear end parts. These are the flanges for the brake side. And then check out this. All of, well, that one's kind of stuck in there. 64 tabs that he was able to fit on here. He could have got a couple more, but check them all out. It's kind of cool. There's a sample spacer for the sprocket. Might do that out of aluminum. Need to change it a little bit though. But I got sprocket side. There's the grease thing for the CV. Mine's a little bit different because I changed it. Or actually, I had him change it. But anyways, check that out. Look at all those tabs. I don't know. Thought it was kind of cool. Anyways, so today, back working on the front end. I must admit that I made a mistake. Something that I do often, and I don't know, I just get carried away, and it's stupid. It's a stupid move. It's a stupid move. When you're prototyping, just tack everything together. I think I have it right. I weld it up, and I think I'm saving time, and then I cause myself a giant headache. So in this particular case, I welded up my A-arms, just some bungs, and most of them are probably wrong. So I get to cut them off and do them right. So I'm very irritated today. But, you know, you live and learn, you fix your mistakes, you move on, and eventually we'll get these cars done. So the goal today is the same goal as last weekend, get the front A-arms on car A and get everything going for car B. But I will tell you that last Saturday, I spent a good 5 hours cutting tabs. And now that I have that sheet of tabs behind me that are perfect, hopefully this goes a little bit faster. So going to get back at it, and I will cue the time lapse as soon as the A-arms are fixed, and we go from there. Got to get back to it. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the garage. This is day 2 of the weekend. Just a quick update on where I'm at and where I'm going. Spent all day yesterday getting the A-arms finalized for car number 1. And right now I've got the pedal sitting in there with the steering rack and the seat. Not really doing driver fit up, but I am trying to get the steering done. So last night I had a crazy idea for some steering on how to, well, I'm just going to modify it and I'll show you what I come up with next. But anyways, I'll let you see the arms and then I'm going to get back to work. One set of arms. The other set is on there. Everything cycles really good. There's the pedals. I think these are Willwood pedals that I got a smoking deal on. So I always try to talk about that. Found a guy who had a drift car and a drift race team. He had these pedals. He went with a different set, kind of the same set that I have on my, for the other car, where the master cylinders are actually under your feet. It gives you a lot more leg room. And so he upgraded his car to that, and I got those from him with master cylinders, everything. God, man, I think I have it written down like $200. They're like $900 pedals. So there are good deals to be had out there if you guys search. You don't have to spend a fortune on these things. I've made my own A-arms. Maybe cost a little bit extra in Heim joints, but you can very easily use a quad front end off of this. It probably would be easier. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking, get back at it. Talk to you guys soon. Okay, so we're here at the end of the day. I put the steering rack just kind of roughly where I wanted it last night to go with the A-arms. Put the pedals in, put a seat in, and I was lacking legroom, probably 3 to 4 inches. And I didn't like it for me. Now I'm 6'5", this isn't my car. I have a different set of pedals for my car that I'm not gonna have this problem, but I want anybody to be able to drive this thing. So from my 11-year-old to a good friend of mine who's about 6'3", to be able to get in here and drive it comfortably. So I wanted to move the steering rack forward, and I was just racking my brain. How could I do that without having the tie rod kind of veering, getting too far of an angle away from the lower A-arm? And I came up with this. Check this out. So we'll call this just like a pitman arm. And here's your end of your steering rack. And then this is just all temporary. This is gonna have to be completely redesigned. But really a cool solution here. So I get full deflection. You can see that it steers the car. It seems to be pretty strong. And I think this is going to work once this part gets redesigned. So I'm super stoked on this. I am going to get some new aluminum bar and tap it. I got a left-hand tap in the mail today. This is 13 inches. It's a really nice kit, but it's just too short. So I need like 16 inches of a control arm because my lower custom A-arms. But anyway, when this is all said and done, I think this is going to be a great solution for the steering, and maybe for anybody with long legs out there, kind of a solution for you. So this is just like a, this is the bushing off of the four-wheeler control arm, and I went with Heim joints, so I cut this off. Well, I made my whole arm, so I had these extra and just tacked it up here. And I think this is gonna work pretty well. So this will give you an extra 4 inches. I haven't sat in the car yet. Let's throw a seat in it and see how it fits. Much easier to climb into when there's no floor. Anyway, so first glance, this is definitely a comfortable driving position for me. I don't have any angle in the seat, but as soon as I add a little angle in the seat, this is going to be good. So super stoked on this. Good solution. I'll detail it more if anybody wants to see it, but like I said, I was just able to shove that steering rack back, and as I wrap this up here, I'm going to tell on myself I mounted the steering rack upside down. So right is left and left is right. I'm going to have to crack that thing out of there and remount it. But anyways, just experiment today. I'm going to get the materials, finish this out this week. Next weekend, pedals and seat, probably steering wheel. And then once that's done, I'm going to switch cars. Excuse me. I'm going to switch cars and get car number 2 to this level. And then from there, it'll be off to the rear end, mounting the motors and rear suspension and all that fun stuff. So that's enough of this week. I will get back to work here and probably remount this steering rack and go from there. Anyways, have a great week. Thanks for watching this one. Hit like, hit subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon.